Good morning. There we go. Good morning. How are you today? I got throat loss in Jersey and today, so I'm not hacking away. I hope you had a good day yesterday, and I hope those of you who got your readings yesterday that you got the answers you were looking for. So what we do is we pull a stone from the earth count, which I also teach, by the way, and a stone from the great teachers, which is also what I teach. And so we combine the energy, the energetic of both of those, and then we also pull a card. So these are the cards that I'm using at the moment. These are from the Shaman's Dream, and but I pick different decks all the time, so that's kind of the process of it. And if you're looking to learn how to do this, my online program starts on January the 8th, and I'm just, oh my gosh, I'm starting to get lots of people signing up for it. It's going to be a wonderful program. We're capping off at about 20, between 20 and 30 people. We don't want more than that, because you're really going to get a lot of you're going to learn how to read the stones. You're going to learn how to climb into the stones. You're going to learn how to trust your intuitive instincts. You're also going to learn the alchemy of the stones, create your own group of stones and your own beautiful container to hold it in. So it's quite a process, and I'm looking forward to being able to teach that to people, because I would love to see more people out there learning the earth count and doing the earth count. It really has changed my life. So having said that, let's get started. Hi, Debbie. This is for Debbie Orsellas. Hey, Debbie, I see you. Debbie's part of my Facebook group too, so welcome. May I have a reading today? Absolutely. Let's see what the stones have in store for you today. So you're sitting in the great teacher, or no, in the earth count of, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 is pure science. I'll tell you, when I was learning the earth count, pure science used to stump me every time, and I didn't quite understand it until probably about 4 years of doing the earth count that I actually found out what it meant. What it is that cellular knowing. So often, if we hold cellular trauma, then it doesn't take much to pick it up. Our body is so in tune to frequencies. And today, your body is wide open to all frequencies that are coming your way. So even though you may not be aware of it, whenever you're going out, your fibers are sending out. And right now, your fibers, your energy strands coming out from you are active, and they're just going, ooh, I'm really, really looking for other energies. That's all said and well, but be careful, because other are looking for you too. And today, because you're so wide open in your energies, people can come in and without even knowing it, they're looking for someone to feed them, and so they're kind of like plugging into your socket, if you will, and they can have a tendency to pump you a little bit dry. So what I would suggest, Debbie, today is to tie off your fibers. So what we do is just imagine your fibers coming out from the center of you. I'm just going to pull this down a bit from here. Have the fibers coming out like this. Put them around your back, all the way around, all the way through your stomach. Tie them off and allow them to sit like this. Now they're sitting like a little balloon that's protecting you. And as it's protecting you, there we go. And as it's protecting you, you can feel the energies poking you, but no one can suck your energy dry. So today's a day to really guard your energy, guard where you're sending your energy, and be aware of it when other people are trying to take your energy. So, and they're not doing it maliciously. That's just kind of a natural process. We always gravitate to the highest frequency in the room, and your energy is kind of enticing right now. So you're also sitting in the great teacher of water, which is interesting. This isn't really a great teacher. So having said that, this is more of an energy, an element. So you're sitting in the element of water today. And it actually makes sense, because when our frequency gets vibrated up, have you ever taken a bowl of water and then just pound it on the table and watch the water jump around? That's what's happening to you right now. So your energy is moving, and all your water in your body, the water particles around, are just active today. And because they're so active today, you're going to be really enticing. So I would do some stuff to get that down. I would lay down on Mother Earth today if you can, and I would get in water today. So water is your friend. Do the water thing today. You really even put a cold towel on your face and experiment with what feels better. Does the ice cold feel better, or does the hot feel better? And just actually pay attention to where your body is needing help and needing that extra energy to be just placed on you wherever you are calling for it. Okay. You're sitting in the card. You're sitting in the child, which is the innocence of. And when we just, kids, they don't block their energy, right? They're just all out there in their wide open books. And it's asking you, okay, even though your body naturally wants to be that innocent child right now and just throw open the doors and be you and dance and have fun, be careful still. Protect that energy coming around you. You don't want to leave the end of the day where you're exhausted. And that very well could happen if you don't tie off your energy. If you need any help with that, please just message me and I'll be happy to walk you through a private session. I'll Zoom you and we'll do a 2-minute thing to showing you how to tie your fibers off. It's a real cool practice. I do it all the time. Okay, Rhoda. Woohoo! Rhoda! And I'm not going to say it wrong anymore. Oh, interesting. The card wanted to be pulled first. Love it. And totally backwards. So then you wanted the great teacher, and then you want the earth count. Whew. So you literally are reading backwards today. So everything that would normally go straight is almost like a backwards thing. So it's a day of contrary. It's a day of, I'm looking at the positive and I'm feeling the negative. It's a day of opposites. Watch that day today. Today it's wide open. You're sitting in Pachamama, which is the flute player. And that flute player, what the flute player is doing is turning up the volume. So we've gone from one octave and now we're into a higher octave. You're dancing between them. So you're dancing high, you're dancing low, you're dancing high, dancing low. And it's the energy vibration is opposite. I'm going from extreme here to extreme there. Your emotions could be all over the place today as well, because you're sitting in that duality and you're sitting in that opposite of the contrary. You're also sitting in a little bit fear. So what happens when that happens is our body starts stirring up stuff and we don't know why it's stirring up. I'm afraid I got butterflies in my stomach, like something's going to happen, but it doesn't make sense because nothing's happening. That's okay. It's just your body alerting you that this feels really awkward today because everything's backwards on me. And as it's happening, the best thing to do is to say, okay, I get it. I'm sitting in the great teacher of fear. I acknowledge you. And I'm going to move forward. Therefore, I'm not going to allow it to actually make me afraid. I'm going to acknowledge it and I'm going to let it go. So that's kind of where you're sitting. And you're also sitting in 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 of the great teachers is the Book of Life, which is interesting that is the very last one that I pulled as opposed to the first one. So that Book of Life is holding the balance of saying fear is really going to be a factor today. It's going to be amplified a whole lot. And because your vibrational energy is switching all over the place today, it may not make sense to you. And allow that uncomfortableness. Know that it's just naturally wrote in there. Fear is going to be your basically your ally today. Make fear when you feel it and you get those butterflies and you get that, oh my God, now what? Just stop for a second, say, thank you, fear. Let's do this and walk into it. Okay. You got this. It's a great day. So, although it's not a day that I always enjoy, but it's a day that I always go, okay, fear, thank you. Thanks for your acknowledgement today. So I hope that helps, Rhoda. Mary, hello, my dear. Good morning, grandmother. Good morning, Mary. And let's see where you're sitting today. Mary's sitting in the earth count of 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, the cycles of natural law. That's what goes around, comes around. Law of attraction today is big. What you send out, you're going to get back. And watch that law of attraction, because those hidden thoughts, yes, my anxiety is very high today. Yeah, and just sit with it, understand it, and move forward. Okay, Rhoda? So anyway, Mary, your anxiety is sitting pretty hard. Sorry, your your natural cycle of law is sitting here. So it's that law of attraction. I'm my law of attraction, my ableness to manifest today, what I send out, I'm going to get back. My thoughts that I'm sending are coming back to me. And it's like you're sending out a boomerang. Be careful what your inner thoughts are. And throughout the day, just stop and do a collective count, if you will. So when I do that, when I'm out about today, say I was wanting to do that, I usually put a little something on my wrist to remind me, oh yeah, I gotta check in with myself. And then I would ask my body, where am I sitting? What are my thoughts? Am I finding that I'm sending out negative thoughts and that little internal judgment that on others or myself? And if so, then switch it up, apologize, let it go, and then switch the thoughts up to positive. Even things we say ourselves in jest are coming back to you. So, like, I wouldn't want to go out and say, you know me, I'm just really fat, blah, 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 right? Or I'm too big, my butt can't get in a chair, or something like that. It's a put down, and it's said as a joke, but it's not really a joke. Your body's going, oh, you want more fat? Okay, I'll give you more fat. So be careful what you're asking for. Be careful what your thoughts are, because it's going to come back full circle. Ooh, that's a big one. You're also sitting in the great teacher of patience. This is number 20. This is the last great teacher. And this is the great teacher of patience. Have patience for yourself, and have patience, even though, because I can almost see you challenging that. Okay, I'm going to send out lottery. I want a lottery ticket. I'm going to win all this money. That's the energy I'm sending out, and I expect an immediate return. It doesn't quite work that way, thank goodness, because we would get ourselves as humans into all kinds of trouble. What I send out now then gets what the overall sense of what I'm feeling and what I'm saying and thinking has a tendency to build up, and then it starts trickling back. So, you know, those people that just, gee, it doesn't matter what they do, everything turns out great. That's because they're thinking in that positive form all the time. I personally am sitting in that probably about 80% of the time, but boy, I drop down, I tell you, and when I do, I go deep. So have patience with yourself. Have patience with your thought process today. And even if you mess up a few times throughout the day, don't worry about it. Just keep going and keep trying to get a practice of checking in with yourself and your thoughts, your internal thoughts. You're also sitting in the card of the circle. I love this card. So this is the circle of life, which is the cycles of natural law. Exactly as the circle of life. We start off with this certain winter, spring, summer is an example. Up and down is an example. Getting young to old is an example. So that is that natural cycle. Law of attraction is also there, and it's big today. Actually, really, really big today. So I would make an altar to something that you want to manifest and start thinking about that throughout the day. I choose to manifest whatever it happens to be, whether even if it's something as it sounds simple, but it's not. Peace within myself. So find something that you really want to attract today, and then all your thoughts. Does that serve me? Is that getting me to there? If it's yes, continue. If it's not, switch it up and change your thought process today. Whew, it's a lovely one. How about let's get into Miss Kat Underwood. Kat, happy birthday. Kat is a personal friend of mine as well, and it is her lovely birthday today. I won't say how old you are, but you're young. You're younger than me. We'll go that way. Kat, you're sitting in the humanness today, the humanness. Get out there and buy yourself. I know it seems odd. Go to the guy next door to the grocery store somewhere, because I don't think you have any of this around. Get yourself one of those little cheesy party hats, and maybe even a little blower, and maybe a cupcake or something on your own, and celebrate your own birthday. Don't let this day by just let it just slip. Actually acknowledge it today, celebrate it today. And even if you're by yourself or there's no one around you to celebrate your birthday with you, you celebrate that birthday. You have your own little birthday party and enjoy yourself. Funness of having a birthday party, and then spend some time reminiscing of birthdays gone past. And don't think of the negative of the birthdays gone past. Think of the positive of the birthdays gone past. What are some of the fun memories that you have, and can you incorporate that in today? I expect to see a picture of you celebrating yourself today. Get out there and celebrate you. You're also sitting in the great teacher of spirit. So spirit will dance with you. Spirit has you, and you're on the right path. You're doing everything that you're supposed to do. And I was actually just commenting to Charlie, my husband, today. I said to him, I would like to have gone back and redone when we first met. We've been together for 21 years. And I said, I would like to go back in time when we first met so I can acknowledge you and quit worrying about the little things that I wasted so much time on, because 21 years later, and now we're looking in our senior years, and I'm going, oh, man, I wasted so much time worrying, and Spirit had me all along. And that's kind of what Spirit's saying to you, Kat. I have you, and I've had you all along. It just looks like a rocky path, but it's getting you where you need to be. So that's where that is. And now we're going to pull a card. And you're pulling the card of the journey. I swear, I swear, it sounds like I'm mixing them all, like putting them all in order properly, but this is really what I'm randomly pulling. This is the journey. It is the journey to get where you're going. It isn't a race. It isn't even the start and the end point. It's the journey to get there. And that's where that beautiful memories come in today of celebrating all of those birthdays, all of those life events that got you exactly where you are today. And some of them might have been tough lessons to learn. We all have those tough lessons. And some of them may have been really cool lessons to learn too. And just, yeah, okay. Can I surrender knowing that Spirit's got me and I'm exactly what's happening is happening for a reason? Okay. That's your day today. Enjoy. And I will talk to you when I'm all done, all of this stuff. Ilf, good morning, my dear. How are you today? Can I have a stone, please? You absolutely can. You are sitting in 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 of the earth count is the book of life. Oh my word. And it's strong and it's telling me to pull 2 stones. Ooh, I don't get that very often. Let's see what's going on. And okay, so that's why. Okay, so the first one is patience. I don't know if you can see that. Patience. And the second one is care. So have patience with yourself and care. It's actually slow down and look after yourself today. Nurture yourself. Care for yourself. Give yourself a gift. It's actually do the little things to yourself that you wish someone else would help you with. So instead of going out and giving someone else care, send all that energy back into yourself today. Today's the day of actually looking inward, turn inward and look and help self today. Don't worry about what everyone else is doing. Don't worry about where everyone else is going. Just care for you. Spend some time. If you need to step away from everything today, do that. Whatever it is that is self-care for you, and that could be just going back to bed. It could be anything, but whatever you need, don't rob yourself of the time to care for yourself today. You're number one. Put yourself on that pedestal today and do what's best for you, not for anyone else today. Because if you don't do it, no one will do it. And your body, your soul self is looking for some love. And you're also sitting in the rattle. Ooh, I love rattle. So rattle energy, darn, I wish I had a rattle here to show you. Rattle energy, what that does is it shakes up the stagnant energy that's in our body. So while you may not have a rattle kicking around, the best thing to do is to stir up the energy. I would go online and find a rattle track. I actually don't have one posted, but I will. Actually, that's something I need to do. But it's a rattle. Look for rattle music. Shamanic rattle music is what you want to look for. Put headphones on, get that really, really loud, and allow your body to feel that energy vibration through your body. Your body's requiring that care, and it's requiring the energy to move because it's stuck. And you may even be feeling, and I would just ask you to put just one finger and start pushing on certain parts of your body, wherever randomly. Spirit will put you in the right spots. And do you hit those spots that hurt? Like, oh gosh, I just touched my finger. I didn't even push hard and it hurts. That's because you have, it's like bubble pop and you've got all that stuff stuck there. So what we want to do is move it out. So you want to just get that rattle sound inside you and allow you to move that energy out. You'll feel much better at the end of the day. I hope anyway. Let me know how it goes tomorrow. Hey, Debbie. Good morning, my love. I get to see you on the weekend. I was looking so forward to it. Debbie, you are sitting in 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 of the earth count is the spirit of all animals. It's also balance. You are out of balance, my girl. It's like I want to, and I see a hat. I see a hat on a head, but the hat's tipped over. And every time you straighten the hat to get it in balance, it falls over again. It's like I'm walking a path, but everything isn't fitting. It's like my hat's falling off, my shoes are falling off, everything seems to be falling away. And I feel like things are falling away, and I'm scared things are going to fall away that I don't want to fall away. So I'm running and I'm grabbing those things, trying to bring them all in. So I'm holding on to them really tight because I don't want to let them go. And yet when I look at them, I go, I should just let that go, but I don't want to let that go. And you're in that mood of that. You're sitting in that spin of it. We will work on that this weekend, though. It's a great weekend, I promise you. You're also sitting in a little bit of rage, a little bit angry. Quit telling me what to do. Quit telling me where I have to be, what I should be doing. I'm tired of everyone telling me what I need to do. And even spirit, when spirit's telling you where you need to go and what you should be doing, it's like you're going, back off, and let me do it my way. And it's okay. It's okay to sit in that rage today. Understand the gift of rage, because it is a gift, and understand that, you know what, that's your warrior animal pulling up and go, no, I'm not going to be pushed around today. So don't let yourself get pushed around today. Stand your ground and allow yourself to really sit in that movement of energy today. You're also sitting in the card of the Vision Quest. This is the Vision Quest, and that Vision Quest, I'm not fitting right now. Yeah, I know. I'm holding on way too tight to the old. I get that. I totally do. This weekend will be all about releasing too, and understanding. Not necessarily. It's a great weekend for bodies, but if you go on the Vision Quest, allow this weekend to be your Vision Quest. Allow yourself to come in with a clear mind, clear out the fears of walking into it, come into the weekend, and then just open your heart and watch where spirit takes you. That is a beautiful Vision Quest upon itself. Don't do anything extra today that you don't need to do. I'm not filling your book with crap. Just let it go. Let everything go. Do the best you can. You've only got 2 more sleeps and you're here. And then we're just going to celebrate, and we're going to walk into that beautiful energy. I've got you. I love you. Bye-bye. Okay. No, Debbie Marcellus, Rona, yay, Debbie. Thank you. I may call you. That's definitely not a problem. Kat, done. Debbie, done. Holy smokers. Well, Kim is always on here, and Kim isn't on yet today. And she always pulls tarot cards for me. My internet gets kind of chalky for whatever reason whenever I'm watching her stuff. And so there's something. I go to other people for card readings. And the person that I go to for a card reading is Kim. And she is with Rising Hawk Tarot, and I love her. She's bang on. Sometimes I don't want to hear what she has to say because, like you guys, I'm not perfect. I do what I do. I'm just being a human. So pop over to Rising Hawk Tarot. She has a YouTube channel and a Facebook page, a group page, I think. But go there. She's awesome. So Kim, this one's for you, hon. Kim is sitting in number 6. Number 6 is Spirit and the Ancestors. It's very interesting with it. I think I can answer this for you. So Kim is a one of. So what does that mean? It's a one and done, I guess. She's a visitor here. What happened is, as a spirit self, she chose to come to the world to experience this time in history and all these things without knowledge of past life coming in. So when we're in that stage, there are lots of souls that do that. They're just coming once. They're not over and over and over again like I have been. So what she would do then is she would go to the Hall of Records, and in the Hall of Records, she can pull a memory or a DNA strand of this person and that person and that person, because she's collectively getting the information that she needs and creating a vibrational energy and a DNA lineage line that really didn't exist. And now when she comes in and she's getting a spark of things, she's getting a feeling of things, she's getting from the things that she pulled in to experience. And the one and dones, it's an interesting time. They always feel like time is ticking. Jesus, I got to get this done. I'm running out of time here. And that's very common for the one and dones. So that's where Kim sits. And Kim, you're sitting in the earth count of 6, spirit. And oh my gosh. So spirit is definitely calling you today, and is that spirit of the ancestors, but the ancestors that you pulled in, and they really are waking up right now. And you may get a lot of more information on that. You're also sitting on need. I need to get it done. I need to start this path, this new path that is opened up before me. So I've switched lanes now. I'm on a different path, and your life has made all these drastic changes of who you are. And now the new path is open, and now it's time to get going. It's time to walk that new path, Kim. And I can't wait to see where you go. You're so powerful. I love it. You're also on a soul retrieval. Soul retrieval for the one and dones is a little bit more tricky. You and I will get together, and you and I will talk about it, and I will do a soul retrieval with you in 2 weeks when you're here. And we will do a soul retrieval of the DNA strands that you brought back in, because you've got all those other guides that are calling you, but there's also some messages of the DNA that you chose, and we're going to open that doorway. So please remind me, because I will forget. And we will do a soul retrieval in 2 weeks. Ooh, I love it. I love it. I hope that helps. I think I got everyone. Oh, Louisa, good morning, my love. I just listened to your message. I can't stop worrying about my exam. Cry all the time. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry that's happening. You know what? Let's pull it. I'm going to pull a bone for you. They don't normally do that right now, but let's pull a bone for you. So Ilf, this is a bone reading for you. This is just a quick one bone. That's my bone there. Ooh. This bone comes from a deer, and it's the softness, the gentleness of, and it's asking you. So I just want to explain what's happening in this bone. So this is the gentleness of the deer. This is also telling you that everything's wide open. I'm at the hinge right here. I can tip one way or tip the other, but at this end is really, really sharp. I don't know if you can see that, but it's very, very sharp at this end, and it means I'm sharp as a tack. And I can zero in, and I can get done what I need to get done. And know that these exams have you. You're okay. You are okay. You are walking in that beautiful gentleness of this. And when you zero in, you will get to the point of what you need. You will achieve what you need, and tell yourself, I trust spirit. The trust spirit's going to get me and help walk with me through this exam process. And then the other thing I would do is I would smudge the heck out of myself before I went in, and just drape yourself in love and light, and then walk into that exam and call in the deer energy. That deer is calling you. The deer is that softness. So have you ever seen a deer out in the field? So what happens is you'll see a deer eating, and it looks like they're not paying attention, but their ears are constantly going like this, flicking around. They know what's happening all around them. They can sense and smell everything. And their muscles, although they look relaxed, their muscles are ready to spring in a moment's notice to get out of danger. And that's where you're sitting right now. I'm ready to spring, but I don't know what's happening. So it's just that deer energy, and allow that deer energy to walk with you today. Okay. And hold on. I would get a picture of a deer and put it out, and remind yourself and call in the deer throughout the day, because it will help you. Okay. Woo. Okay, Louisa, let's go on to you. Louisa. I get to see her on Friday. Oh, Saturday, I guess. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 of the medicine wheel is the spirit of all plants that sits in the south of the medicine wheel. It's your birth animal's calling. Holy Lordy. That birth animal, Louisa, is really just really calling in. I don't remember what your birth animal is, but it's saying she needs to journey with me today. So do that. You need to journey with your birth animal today, and whatever it is, just get out there and um, don't miss this opportunity. It really has something big to talk to you about, and allow it to be, but journal while you're with it. Ooh, that's different. Okay. Journal while you're with it. So you're not going to be in the closed, like in a journey, we will close and we'll just like a meditation, right? And off we go. And in spirit world, and we can see things, taste things, sometimes smell things. And that's what journey is. But this is asking you to be awake. So to just drop yourself in, have your journal, call in your birth animal, and just start writing. And that journal, that writing of the birth animal, it has something to tell you in that process of being free. Don't guide the words, let the words flow. And I know what you're going to, because you're a beautiful writer. And as you're writing, you're going to be going, but that doesn't make sense. I don't care. You can go something like, the river is purple, yellow, green. I'm on fence, jar, teacup, blah, and things that aren't making sense, and then allow everything to come together. You don't have to put it together. Spirit's putting it together for you, and allow yourself that 20-minute free flow journey with your animal, with that beautiful birth animal of yours, and free flow writing. It has a message for you. You're also sitting in water, which in the south, which is tears. And now that's the third person that I've pulled water from today. Now it's interesting because I have 3 sets of great teachers here, and I've got 2 sets of earth count stones. And water was pulled 3 times today. So Luisha, that also is tears. It's okay. Don't block the tears that are going to want to flow when you're sitting with this birth animal and you're just random writing. Allow the tears to flow. Don't sit in victim, but allow the tears to flow. That's just release. All I'm doing is I'm opening the tap. I'm getting rid of the crap I'm holding on to. Allow that to happen today, but don't sit in victim of it today. And you're also sitting in the staff. Get your grandmother's stick out. That's what it's for. Get your grandmother's stick out. Own the power of it. Go and do your journaling. Walk in to your room or wherever you're going to be that you're going to do this. Walk in, hold your grandmother's stick. I, grandmother, blazing star woman, I am now meeting my power animal of my birth animal. And I am going to sit down with him, and I am going to get the messages that it requires. Aho, hit the stick down, and then the staff, and then sit down, and then start writing. You got 20 minutes, okay? Don't let anything else interfere. Just 20 minutes. You may want to even put on some really nice music in the background. That's cool, but nothing with words, okay? Because we don't want the words to get mixed up in your thought process and start writing the words down. So we just want music. So shamanic journeys, shamanic drumming, whatever it is that calls you, use that. And just sit into that beautiful energy of that. That birth animal is speaking to you today. Ooh, that's a good one. I love it when they give us homework. Okay, guys, so I think that's about it. For everybody, I want to just wish you a great day. And Elf, I'm really thinking of you, and I am sending you so much love and compassion today on these exams. It is always a hard time. I know for me too, I used to panic at that. And all I can do is say everyone here is sending you so much care, love, and compassion as you navigate these exams. And you got this. And Debbie, for you who is coming to my TP on Friday or Saturday, I love you, and allow the flow, allow the change, allow the switch up to happen. It's in your body. It's ready to come out, and it won't hurt. I promise. It will. Well, no, okay. I can't say it won't hurt, but it will be it will be for the best. And allow the things to let go that you need to let go of. You don't need to keep hanging them on. And for the Debbie, tie those fibers off. And if you need to reach out, please do. I'll be happy to set up a Zoom with you. And it'll only take like 5 minutes. 5 minutes, and I can get you on track. And Kat, happy birthday. Holy smokes. Okay, guys, I love you all. Take care. And if you want to learn how to do stone readings, my online courses start in January. Please like, subscribe, share, blah, 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 all that kind of good stuff. Okay, talk to you later. Bye-bye.